What's up, y'all? Stevie J here, Beyond the Details. First and foremost, happy Easter. What I have for you guys today is another tech slash unboxing first impressions. This is the Uniden R7 radar detector. So it was pretty much between this and I was looking at the Redenso DS1. I went with this because it's on sale right now at Best Buy for $427.99. Traditionally, it's $499.99. So normally it's $100 more than the Redenso. So right now it's 25, give or take, more than Redenso, a little bit more after tax. So I went with it. One of the main reasons why I went with this was because of the arrows. I do know the R8 will be coming out soon. The Redenso Theo, I believe it is. There's a couple different radar detectors hitting the market in the foreseeable future. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and unbox this, give my first impressions. This will be a short video, but let's get to it. All right, so traditionally, when it comes to radar detectors, I was really big on the Valentine 1. They did just update the Valentine. I believe it's the V2 or something like that. It's been out for, 2 or 3 years, give or take. But I went with this because it does have a display unlike the Valentine. Just got a Challenger, so I wanted to pair this in the new one. In my truck, I do have a Max 3 Escort, but whatever. So first and foremost, there is one piece of tape right here that I already took off. So you simply go like that, and it opens. Okay, first thing is a user's manual. 3 different languages. You do get a nice carrying case that has the Uniden logo pushing out from the case. I love when companies actually, give you cases. So yeah, has Uniden on the zipper puller things, whatever you would call that. Sorry. Okay, let's see what's in here. You have a USB-A cable. USB-A, not C. Then you have your cigarette lighter plug with mute button. It's pretty standard on with the Ethernet type connector, standard with the radar detectors. I know the Redenso DS1 actually uses USB-C. Right here you're going to have the mount, and then you have a piece of 3M tape, the mount and the suction cups. Right here is another mount, which is probably the one I'll be using. I tend to like these a lot more than using the traditional suction. These tend to wobble slightly, because this is similar to like any Escort from 10, 15 years. It's always the same type of thing. You say Escort because that's what was big time for a while. And then you have a Uniden case inside the case, which is neat, for the radar detector. And it's really light. Almost feels cheap, I would say. I mean, I don't want to say cheap, but it's really light compared to my Max 3, which has some heft that gives it a little bit more premium feel. But just, looking at it, it looks really cool. So yeah, go ahead and put it into the car, give it a little test, and then I'll actually do a very, very, very short follow-up video on my first impressions. But that was unboxing of the Uniden R7. My opinion is that it does have it's light. It has I don't want to say cheap, but that's the word that comes to mind. Very light. Not light as a feather, but it just feels like it would have a little bit more heft. The screen is a good size. I like the design. All in all, from reviews, it's top 3, top 4 radar detector you can buy. So I'm sure I'm going to enjoy it. And yeah, thank you guys for checking it out. This is a short video, very short video actually, but hope you guys enjoy. So I'm recording this on my phone, so quality might be slightly different than prior. This is on startup. It's flashing because the screen, it does not flash like that in person. It's just weird the camera's doing that. But the menus and everything are really simple to get to. If you click it, you have 4 buttons on here. Off is on the right. You can't see, but off is on the right. You have a plus, a minus, and a menu. And then you have 2 buttons on the side. One says mark. Go ahead and focus. One says mark and one says mute dim. So if I click menu and the plus sign, I can go through each one, like city, speed camera, etc., etc. Just giving you guys a brief demonstration of what you can do. I have not messed with it. I haven't done my research on what settings I want to touch. But yeah, be honest with you, the screen is amazing, even compared to my Max 3 and the F-150 right there. It looks great. I really like this mount. I'm going to end up hardwiring it here, so you won't be able to see. You won't see this freaking cord dangling down. But anyway, highly recommend. Don't need to test it because I know it's one of the best you can get just from looking at reviews. So highly recommend, like I said, check it out.